It was a wild ride in the currency market over the last 24 hours, with big moves seen in many of the major currencies, led by the yen. The yen soared more than 400 points against the US dollar, pretty much in the blink of an eye during the Asia trading session. That strength carried over to all of the yen crosses and also pushed many of the major currencies like the euro, the British pound, the Australian dollar lower. All of this panic selling was caused by Apple's warning that sales in China and just sales in general could falter this year, and that led to some some aggressive losses actually during the Asia trading session that was followed up by a pretty weak day in the US session for US equities. Now what's interesting though is that even though we did have a more than 600 point drop in the Dow Jones Industrial Average today, and we also had the second biggest drop in ISM manufacturing index ever, the US dollar shrugged the numbers off because the bulk of the selling was done during the Asia session. There was little follow through during the North American session. With that in mind though, given such extensive losses in US equities and the clear downward trend of US data, there's more trouble ahead for the US dollar and likely US assets in general. On Friday, we have the non-farm payrolls report. Now, perhaps the reason why we haven't seen some additional support levels broken in the US dollar Japanese yen pair is because we did have a very good NFP forecast, and the market is looking for a nice little recovery after the deterioration we had in the previous month. So they're hoping that at least that may reassure investors that rate hikes are still coming this year. But I still believe that more trouble is ahead, because even if we get a decent NFP number, the trend of US growth is lower, the trend of global growth is lower, the trend of the markets are going to be lower. So that's going to prevent investors from getting too excited about buying US dollars. So the bottom line is, if we do get a jump in the US dollar after the non-farm payrolls report comes on Friday, I think that's going to invite sellers who will continue to press it lower, extending some of the trends and the moves that we've seen over the last 24 hours. Thank you so much.